I was beginning to feel like the only person in the world who thought it sucked.
Oh. You are the only person in the world who thought it sucked. But you're right, it didn't make sense. It made dollars.
Are you ready for the spoiler review? Let's talk about Iron Fist Season 2. So I missed a little bit because I was exhausted, and I missed the auction part because, well, frick me, I can't actually, have energy to watch Iron Fist. Should have came on a Thursday. Should have came on Thursday. Should have came on, early in the week, because then I would have been able to watch it without any freaking interruptions. But no. Anyways, we start out with Danny trying to honor Matt Murdock's mission of protect the city. And he does. He actually takes down. So, because the hand was destroyed, now we basically have a vacuum with the Hatchets, the Tiger Gang, and one other one. It's like I hear Triad, but I only hear two of them. There might be a third one that I continue to miss and not hear. Or is it the Hatchet Gang, the Axe Gang, and Tigers? Which is pretty what the fuck, because it's like, then shouldn't they just call themselves the Knives Gang or the Bladed Gang, Because it doesn't fit. It's like hatchets, axes, tigers? What the frick? That doesn't make sense. But anyways, let's continue on. So because of his whatever, Davos is planning something, Joy is planning something, their joint venture, and well, he tries to go in there and give mercy to, Ward. And Ward and also somewhat Danny. She tries to get him to sign. Danny signs, Ward doesn't sign, and then apparently she wants to do this freaking thing, then go scot-free. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna flat out say it because it's lots and lots of stories to talk about in lots of episodes. So what really happened is that Joy has lots of money. Joy basically got this bowl. This bowl is going to be used to actually do this messed up ritual, dark ritual, that actually gives Davos the power of the Iron Fist and steals it away from Danny. But for that, he actually had to get the corpse of a Iron Fist. He's actually tore the chest off of Iron Fist. They ground it up. He drinks it, something like that. Yeah, you got three witches, which technically, no, they're just tattoo artists. So they do the ritual. And of course, Danny got freaking hurt and drugged and then slashed and then left for dead. That was actually part of Joy's deal, is that, yeah, this is him getting hurt very, very badly. And apparently she couldn't hurt freaking Ward because she couldn't bear it, but she's able to hurt Danny. And it's like, oh, that's weird. I mean, yeah, blood and everything, but Danny didn't do really anything to you besides at the very end when he finds out that your dad's alive. And it's like, Ward knew your dad was alive for decades. And of course, well, you can't hurt him because, well, I don't know, what the hell. So Davos actually decides to be like, okay, well, I'm going to use the Iron Fist the way it should have been used. Get rid of evil and not justice, just get rid of evil. And note, he did actually talk to Danny beforehand, trying to seek mercy, being like, just transfer the power to me. And Danny's like, no, you didn't deserve it. So basically, he got the power now. He's killing everyone in the Axe Gang and the Hatchet Gang and also the Tiger Gang. He's just killing them left and right. He actually, I think it was the Hatchets. Yes, he actually poisoned the Hatchets leader, and the wife is now in charge. He killed the Tiger Gang's leader and the third one. I don't even remember if the third one. So it's weird. Why in the world they call it Triad if, because Triad usually means three, and I bet chances are I've just made up the Axe Gang because freaking Kung Fu Hustle. So I just wish they didn't say Triad personally. It's like, yeah, it's not three, there's just two. But anyways, yeah, so they both actually suffered dearly, and they both have one enemy, and now they're getting ready to take down Davos. guns blazing. Davos goes where they actually are located because, well, he decided to be like freaking Shredder. He technically, what happened here is that he actually became the Hand. He became like Bokuto, and it sucks that he doesn't even notice it. But yeah, you became Bokuto, dude. Because Bokuto did the exact same thing. The only difference is that Bokuto is like, oh, well, I don't really need to, it's like, I don't really need to teach him. I'm going to have Colleen teach him so I could actually do other things because I need to do other things. Instead, you actually teach him, and I guess you do have someone who actually kind of took over for a little bit while you went out. But still, yeah, dude, you turned into Bokuto, but even worse. Let's see, yeah, that's about it. And then basically they were able to take down Davos again, and they actually drugged him. Rick. Yeah, they drugged him. And then they did the ritual, and then he stopped it midway, and then they were actually about. It's like if you don't finish the ritual, you both will get killed. The person who did it, and oh yeah, and Danny doesn't want to have the power anymore. We all know this. So Danny doesn't want the power anymore. He doesn't see himself as worthy. So since he doesn't see himself as worthy, he decided to look for a successor, which is Colleen. He'll get it back someday, but for right now, he doesn't seem worthy and he wants to learn more about it. It turns out that she actually has a bloodline that actually deems her worthy, period. So she's able to actually do it. And instead of having it on her chest, she has it on her wrist. I mean, her arm. So she eventually is a big fight, and Danny tries to do it, Colleen tries to do it. Yeah, and then eventually they were able to, while Danny holds him down, she finishes the thing, and then well, bam. It is kind of cool that they both actually were able to use the Iron Fist together, and we got to see somewhat the Iron Fist fight. But yeah, so in the end, Davos is now in jail, in custody. Let me tell you that the skipping part is the fact of many people wanted to kill him, but they couldn't kill him until they get the Iron Fist back. And the police wanted to take him down, but again, he has the Iron Fist. Misty Knight, of course, is here. Misty Knight actually cameos for most of it. So it's kind of cool. It's like, yeah, she gets the cameo in it. We got to see Turk. Well, anyways, let's get to the next one, which is Typhoid Mary. We get to see Typhoid Mary in the first episode. Typhoid Mary actually has personality. We have Mary. Mary's an innocent soul. She likes taking photos. She likes actually sketching things. She's pretty good at that. And well, you're at Denny for the first time, and then we find out that when she goes to the apartment, there's like letters, notes there saying "Do not leave the house," and it's like stop moving our stuff. And like, who the world? It's like, look, you got a messed up roommate here. You got a pimp. Well, fast forwarding, it looks like that she is triggered by water and storm and lights. So that's when the nicer version of her come out. But when she's able to be her normal self, which that happened in a few episodes later, where yeah, it turns out triggering to get Mary, it's lights and rain, like lightning, like lights. To get Walker out, her other half, her original person, original self, you actually have to make her stressed out. So as soon as you get Walker out, it turns out Walker is actually another version of Jessica Jones, if you want to call it that. She is kind of like a PI, but she actually is also assigned to kill. So she does surveillance, she does observe people, like what Jessica Jones does. But she also goes even further and actually kills the person. Excuse me. Bag him and tag him. And that's what she did with Danny. So Danny actually was fighting. Let's see, Danny was actually trying to do something, but Danny actually got freaking blindsided by Mary, and Mary was kicking his. Yeah, Mary stepped on his phone, and then she drugged him and brought him to Davos. Davos cuts him up. She leaves. Yeah, she's the one who actually leaves Danny for dead close to the freaking bridge. Yeah, it's like kind of funny. It's like the same place that Davos and Danny talk to each other is the same place she dumps them. And then she had a video, she made a video, and then she showed it to Joy. Then she deleted it. She gets her payment. She leaves. Of course, she gives a warning of Davos is a dangerous person. Pretty sure you should get away from him. And eventually, Joy actually asks for her protection, and then yeah. Then later on, just fast forwarding, it turns out that well, she got caught. She got caught because Colleen and also Misty Knight went to her place and well, finally got the come clean part of where it's like, oh frick, so you planned all this crap. And it's kind of cool to hear how Ward is like, oh really? So I'm the messed up one? I'm the butthole? But you just did this crap, man. It's like you did all this crap to Danny. Danny didn't do crap to nobody. And you did this to him. And she was like, oh, but in the first season, you actually tried to do it. It's because Danny, well, they didn't know that Danny was Danny. He thought Danny was an imposter and he was trying to remove him. But since he knew Danny is Danny, he didn't do anything else, did he? Yeah, but here you are. Here you are doing this. So she basically tells him, like, oh, yeah, the bowl and stuff like that. And then eventually she goes for it. I know. All right, we talked about Typhoid Mary. Yeah, Typhoid Mary is still with them, and then they decide to actually make a deal with Danny where she's going to take Davos down again and do the same exact thing that she did to him. They go over there. Yeah, Danny tries his best. She tries her best, and well, she's experienced at taking down an Iron Fist, but not one with who can wield both fists. So that's what really screwed her over on that one. But they did actually take Davos down. Only messed up part is Danny got a broken leg, and then rain happens, and guess who came out to play? Mary. So Davos actually recovered, and now he's able to stay on the prowl again. Son of a. It's like, yeah, they had him, but oh man, it's like it's kind of funny. Where at first you like Mary, now you're like, oh Mary, damn it, we want Walker. It really is funny. So let's see. Let's go with Joy. So Joy, what she does is doing the redemption thing. Besides trying to leave the country, first she tried to leave the country. Then after that, she's like, okay, well, I need to get the bowl. So she's gonna go and decides to sacrifice herself. Yeah, and Ward figured out that she's gonna sacrifice herself after she said, "Here, take my loft, take all the stuff out of it, do whatever you want, keep the company I'm trying to make alive." And then he goes and we already called it. We called it. She's gonna get pushed off the freaking, I would say, balcony, but she got pushed off. It's like, yeah, we called it. It's like, dude, this is just nothing but freaking damn Cottonmouth again, all over again. So she got pushed down, but she just got trauma to the head, and I think, yeah, of course, there's a few places else that's broken, including her arm, I think. So yeah, she's trying to crawl, and I was hoping that Typhoid Mary just be underneath her and catches her, but nope. But of course, Typhoid Mary does come to save her. Yeah, it's like she does come to save her, and then she actually takes out Misty Knight, put Misty Knight in lockup, in quotations, lockup, their dark room. So Joy is safe, and now she's gonna kill Davos just because Davos is a messed up individual. Like Davos is a messed up individual. Oh man. At this point, Davos actually did have the ceremony happen to him, so he's able to just summon half of himself. So half of the power, I guess. So they actually have to do this fight. So yeah, I thought Mary had to get taken care of. So they brought Mary out because, well, she wants to kill Davos, but they can't kill Davos. As soon as she kills Davos, well, guess what? Colleen is dead too. Yeah, they're connected together. Let's see, that's about it, right? Well, only thing else is just Ward's story and also the ending. So Ward's story. So Ward is trying to recover. He's in AA or whatever. So he's trying to recover, and apparently his sponsor gets jiggy with him. It's like, yeah, sponsors get jiggy with him, which apparently is definitely not allowed at all. But he gets jiggy with him, and well, it turns out like he does have a crash because, well, all this crap that is going on. He drinks I hate that scene because the bartender is a dumbass. I'm sorry, but this is how I am sometimes. It's like, dude, if it doesn't involve your ass, don't freaking get involved. She's able to leave. It's not like she's a random person. They know each other. Leave him alone, bartender. And I kind of hope that Ward just walked out and he didn't pay his tab because it's like, well, since you're being such a bastard and think it's a great idea, there you go. Your freaking reward, your payment is you punching me in the face. You punched him multiple times, so there you go. That's your payment. Enjoy. Me personally, and this is the reason why I don't drink, is I would actually go to your freaking damn register or go to your freaking damn dispensary and kick it down to the freaking damn floor. It's like, yeah, you want to be a bastard? Okay, I could be a bastard too. I was like, bam, there you go. There's your payment. Enjoy, bastard. So, yeah, that's the reason why I don't drink, folks. Uh, yeah, so punched him and eventually walks to apologize that they're in a meeting and we listen in and it turns out that she's pregnant for 6 months. So Ward actually is trying to sober himself up. Let's see anything else. Oh yeah, he gets a gun and he actually allies himself with Typhoid Mary to help save his sister. He actually shot the man. He shot the man that was giving them issues. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so yeah, he knows how to wield a gun. Of course, he got it to Turk. Yeah, they both got their guns from Turk, and of course, Ward paid the man. You paid the man, and they went over there, saved Joy, and that's about all that we saw. The only thing is the closure of where Ward tries to go to his ex sponsor, and she's like, "Oh well, I'm think it's a great idea. I'm gonna be a single mom. I don't need you involved because blah 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 blah. I'm an idiot." It's like, yeah, I get it, I get it. There's no telling if he could actually truly get sober. It's yeah, understandable, but you know the thing too. It's like it's a process. But yet here you are being like, no, 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 I don't need any help from you. I'm gonna struggle by myself. I'm gonna be a single mother by myself. It's like I'm pretty sure there's many people in the damn world who's a single mom looking at Ward and saying, "Are you an idiot? Are you a fucking idiot?" He's able to pay a decent amount, man. He's able to actually pay and support the child. Not to mention, there's like sometimes where the kid doesn't have a father, they turn for the worst. So you deciding to be a single mom, well, at least it's better than you saying, I'm going to get an abortion. It's like, at least it's better than that, but still, you kind of did a bad move of being like, oh, yeah, well, I don't want you involved with me. It's like, sometimes if you give someone something to fight for, something actually to go for, that's the only thing you needed to actually stay sober and fight. And given, yes, I know he actually did do what she wanted, which is actually finally share with people. And she's like, well, you don't know yourself, and since you don't know yourself, he's like, listen, he could actually start knowing himself by being a father, trying to do what he trying to do something that Harold didn't do, which is actually be a father and care for an individual. It's like, yeah, but instead you're like, oh no, no, I'm gonna take that away. I'm gonna take that away. No, no, you don't get to do that. Take it away. It's like, really? Pretty sure that he could mess up, and I personally think you should give him a second chance. But no, 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 you're gonna be a single mom. You're gonna be struggling. Okay, fine, struggle. Go ahead, struggle then. I know there's a bunch of single moms out there who are like, you are a damn idiot. Because they would love to be able to actually have a millionaire, a billionaire who is the father of their child, and they're actually going to support them. I'm pretty sure that they actually would say yes to him and not be a stupid idiot and say no. Or, of course, say yes, but say there are restrictions. Yes, like there's our restrictions, there are some guidelines. The fact of if you do want to see the son or daughter, if you do want to support us, then you're gonna have to work very, very hard to stay sober. Well, anyways, let's get away from this stupid topic because her period basically made the freaking damn two issues that I have. That I'm like, you suck, you suck. I'm not trying to say that when she was at the bar, she should have had a drink. No, 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 that's not it. Personally, I think she should have just called instead. Yeah, because it's better for you to call him instead of being like, "Oh, I'm here," and then give the bartender a reason why to start punching the shit out of a dude. It's like, yeah, action is his reward. As for Danny, as for what happened in the end, of course, well, Grant Ward actually goes into the country. Yeah, so Ward actually goes out of the country with Danny because Danny sacrificed him. He sacrificed the Iron Fist. He doesn't want it. He wants to learn more about it now, and he's now in Asia somewhere. So they're trying to actually track down who had the body and stuff like that, and then they find out that the person actually they're talking to, their friend, I guess in quotations, friend, they actually had the body first, and then the body was stolen from them. So yeah, and then things led to another, and also I think he actually stole some objects from them, and he took out the objects, which I guess they're guns. I'm not sure. It's weird. I don't understand. He took out the guns. He fires them, and looks like he's able to use his Iron Fist abilities with those. Just like Colleen is able to use it with the sword, which of course we figured out that yeah, she's going to combine it with the sword. So we got to see Colleen in action too as the new Iron Fist, but also we got to see Danny using, and that's what really actually gets to the point of where I'm a bit confused. It's like, okay, so does the freaking weapons you have modify and actually allow you to tap in the certain part of Iron Fist you have left, or do they just imbue you with powers that's close to the Iron Fist? Not to mention, you just did it for 3 seconds. You show those for 3 seconds, and I'm like, I would like to actually look at those. No, I kind of want to look at those. Instead, it's like, no, no, you just get 3 seconds of them just looking at them. That's all you get. And that's it. That's the whole entire story. Of course, I did skip a few things, like, for instance, the dinner that they were supposed to have, and also there was the whole Colleen trying to figure out about the hairbrush, which hairbrush actually led to finding out that she's from good blood. She has a good bloodline. Let's see what else. Her new work, which was being a social worker. Dinner slash date night at a Chinese restaurant. That's about it. Yeah, besides the whole Davos is a jerk bag, and a freaking friend of the friend killed. He just killed his friend. He killed his friend that they stole crap together, and then he killed his other friend too. It's like, who is this guy? Like, this guy deserves to be killed. Instead, he's just going to jail for murder, which yeah, he deserves it. Killing two of his friends. What the heck? Yeah. And of course, we go to the last bit. If you actually watched the last episode and you waited for a little bit, you actually will see Daredevil in a confessional in his proto suit. Not sure if that actually, which I'm pretty sure that he never did that before, where he actually is in his proto suit and he goes to the confessional saying, "Father, I've sinned." But instead, it's more of the fact of he's like, well, I would like to die as Daredevil more than I want to die as Matt Murdock. And that's what we got. So I guess there's more Daredevil action to be had as soon as as soon as his wounds heal from his mother. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling it. I think that Nun over there is his mother. I think so. It makes so much sense, especially in the comics. It's just that I don't have any true evidence of it. But there we go. Iron Fist, season 2. I I don't really know. I mean, I'm interested in the story. I like it. It's just that it didn't end the way that I would like it to end it, which is Danny regains the Iron Fist and then he continues on, you know? Something like that. But instead it's more like, no, no, no. He's somewhere else now. Colleen has the Iron Fist. He does have the Iron Fist, but we're not going to get an explanation until next season. And I guess when it comes to Defenders, that means that we got Daredevil. Hopefully he comes back. Well, if there is a season 2, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, which that's going to be an interesting thing there. Danny, and also Colleen, and also maybe even Punisher. Yeah, that's about all that we got here. Just all that we got. So we got a new person in there, or heck, because I thought that we are counting Danny out, she just takes Danny's place. Now we have 2 girls, 2 guys. That makes sense. We'll just have to see. But of course, Defender season 2, they never really mentioned anything. I think what's coming next is because they gave everyone season 2. Everyone has a season 2 now. The only person who doesn't have a season 2 is Punisher. So I'll have to say most likely it's either they'll get Punisher season 2, then Daredevil gets season 3, or season 3 of Daredevil happens first, then season 2 of Punisher happens. Or even crazier, that there's going to be a new show that's coming out, which is either A, Blade, B, Ghost Rider, or C, Moon Knight. One of those. Then we get to have Daredevil season 3. So, new show. Could be one of those 3, could be something else. Then Daredevil, then Punisher. Or new show, Punisher, Daredevil season 3. Because we're all anticipating Daredevil season 3, so why not continue to tease us, right?